Carlos Santana.
The league's top home run hitter will look to widen his lead atop that board next. Luis Avilan gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Second of 4 here on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the...
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Well, looks like they were determined to be aggressive early, and it almost results in a home run in the first at-bat of the game, but he'll settle for a double and hope the number 2 man can pick him up.
Digging in, Derek Dietrich looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first down. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matty, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
From the belt, the pitch. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Prado has just over 100 career home runs to his credit. Soft liner out toward left center. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Hey, D-Row, there's a case of trying to sneak a piece of cheese by a guy after starting him off with back-to-back off-speed pitches, has him 0-2 and can't get that fastball by him.
Yeah, you're doing him a favor right there. You got him dead to rights, 0-2. You can expand the zone. You can go north, south, east, west, and what does he do? He leaves a fastball, a hittable fastball, and he was able to get a knock. The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. And he got him.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts him
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Stepping in, Nick Williams. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Second baseman.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. The pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Striding in, JT Realmuto. In previous matchups with Luis Avilan, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hoskins waits on it. 1 down.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
And he fouls this one off. Oh, and 2, here it comes. And he misses with a high changeup that time, a dangerous pitch. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. So digging in now, number 3. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Dribbled to the right side. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Lined hard toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
Into the box, Dan Straley, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 0-1 on its way. A little bouncer. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Herrera on the run. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Pitch on the way. On the ground to the left side. Prado was there, and he's set down, one away.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And manning second base today is a guy with one of the quickest hands in the game. That's the name of the game over at second base. It's not about range. It's not about arm strength. It's about turning every double play for your pitching staff, making the routine play and making sure every two is turned.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First delivery to him on the way. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone! Oye, como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana. Home run number 39 on the season for him, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at-bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that off-speed pitch and drove it right out of the air.
Stepping in now, Michael Franco. He'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Hit to short. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's gone a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now, if I'm the pitcher, you could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. Ready with another 0-2. Skied into very shallow right. Under it is the right fielder, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting 8, the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. First pitch on its way. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Digging in for his second at-bat, Miguel Rojas. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. Ready with the 0-2. Takes this the other way to right. Williams is there, 1 away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Ready with the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Martin Prado.
Stepping up now, Martin Prado. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. And Santana will put the squeeze on this one, and the inning is over. Miami down. So here now is the pitcher, Luis Avila, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Luis Avila.
Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by Castro. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? And this will be put away easily for the out.
The right fielder, number 5.
Now at the plate, Nick Williams. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
This is flared out towards second. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Starlin Castro, as we begin the top of the 4th. And now the first pitch of the inning is sent in the air out to straightaway center. Herrera has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. No balls and a strike to count. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hoskins waits on it. 2 down.
The batter, catcher, J.T. Realmuto.
Now at the plate, J.T. Realmuto. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the stretch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They trail this one. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air to right field. Right fielder has a beat on it. 1 away.
The first baseman, number 41.
Stepping into the box, Carlos Santana. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Very rarely, Matt, you see a first pitch changeup hit out of the ballpark. That tells me right now that this guy was up there looking for the changeup in that last at bat. We'll see if they pitch him any differently here.
Now the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Santana will take the turn and head for second now. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
In now, Michael Franco, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. A base hit in his first trip. 0-1 pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Rojas right there. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Up next for Philadelphia, catcher, Jorge.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Jorge Alfaro flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First delivery to him on the way, and it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Santana is on his way home. Safe at the plate, and they now lead by 2.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Striding into the box, J.P. Crawford trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. We play leading off the inning, Garrett Cooper, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Garrett Cooper.
1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. He'll try again. 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. One out, nobody on. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Crawford is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Dan Straley.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Dan Straley. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Miami down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in to try it again, Luis Avila. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Into the box now, Odubel Herrera. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home fifth.
Up next for Philadelphia, right fielder.
Digging in and looking for more, Nick Williams. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Dietrich is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Phillies down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in Miguel Rojas. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. In there for strike 1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Liner in there for a base hit. So he'll hold on at first following the single to right. Make it 2 hits for him here this evening. And as you have a look there at the Marlins leaderboard, you can see he currently ranks 2nd in that department. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Herrera's there. 1 out.
Now batting, third baseman, Martin Prado.
Ready once again, Martin Prado. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And that misses for ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Hoskins is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out.
Now batting, center fielder, Louis Brinson.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Louis Brinson. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. No balls and 1 strike. Liner toward right center. Oh, and he botches it. Rojas rounds the corner and is headed home. And the runner will score from second. He pulls into third safely as we're now tied after a pair of runs score on the play.
Hey, after being down by 2, getting into the middle of this one, that's a huge base hit right there, D-Row. Big 2 RBI knock.
Yeah, down by 2 right there, able to come through for the team, and we probably got an exciting finish on our hands.
1-0 the count. The 1-0. 1-1 the count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. Brinson at third with 2 away. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Herrera moving in. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Second baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. This is on the ground over to first. Cooper takes it in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, left fielder,
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sliders in for a strike.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down, and this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
Line towards center field. Brinson is there. 2 gone.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
So now Carlos Santana, as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. Scooped up on the backhand. Flip to the pitcher covering, as that will retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. We're through 6 full, and we are tied 2-2. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. All tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Stepping up to the plate, Garrett Cooper. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Ned. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him in this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
So striding forward now, number 3. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Severino Gonzalez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Digging in once again, Maikel Franco, a hit in 2 tries so far. This one's flared off to the right side, and that's going to be a base hit, so the possible go-ahead run is on here to start the home half of the 7th.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Standing in now, Jorge Alfaro. He grounds it sharply to third. There's one. On to first, not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford as he rips it on the ground to second. His second for one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Now batting, pitcher, Luis Avila.
Wilson Ramos will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 44, Wilson Ramos.
Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. Tommy Hunter been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in Miguel Rojas. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Herrera patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening. Hit hard on the ground to second. And there's out number 2.
Now batting,
A couple of pretty good performances turned in on the mound so far, as evidenced by the numbers there as we show you the starter comparison in this 2-2 ball game. Martin Prado now, the previous history with Tommy Hunter. He's gone 2 for 6. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Popped him up. Crawford is there for it, and that retires the side. Miami down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Junichi Tazawa is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Junichi Tazawa.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
First pitch of the at-bat. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dietrich waits on it, 1 away. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like 1 run may be enough to win this one. Up next will be Nick Williams. Here's the first pitch to him. A bouncer up the middle. Rojas ranges to his left. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Saison Hernandez.
Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Right side. Cooper moving to his right, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. Score remains 2-2. Back in the city of brotherly love for the 9th inning of this one on MLB Network.
Leading off for the Marlins.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed. calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the fourth time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
Heading out towards shallow right. Williams is under it. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Now batting, catcher, J.T. Realmuto.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.T. Realmuto. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2. Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Devo, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Lifted in the air out to left. Hoskins is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Marlins leave 1, and this game is... So coming to the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. To his right, Rojas. On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the ninth.
First baseman, number 41, Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Previously against Junichi Tazawa, he's just 1 for 6. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Dietrich. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Third baseman, number 7.
Now in the box, Michael Franco. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Popped him up. Realmuto is under it, and no problem with that one as we are headed for... Stepping in, number 3. He'll be the one to lead it off here in the top of inning number 10. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit high. Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The 1-2 fouled off. Here he comes again. 1-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Hit out towards second. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th.
The pitcher, number 25, Junichi Tazawa.
J.T. Riddle will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Popped up. Franco in foul ground, and that's going to land foul. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 3 homers, 18 driven in. Behind 0-2 now. Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Miguel Rojas. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Crawford will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Brad Ziegler comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Now batting, Jorge Alfaro. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Bounce it to the left side. Rojas loves it. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Sent on the ground out to second. Castro's able to get there. Flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, pitcher, Tommy Hunter.
Asdrubal Cabrera will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Cabrera.
Hit out towards second. Castro has it. Throw on to first, and we are going. Aaron Luke takes the mound to start the 11th inning. So stepping in, Derek Dietrich. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Hernandez scoops it up, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, third baseman.
Martin Prado now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. No balls and a strike to count. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hoskins waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he comes back with 1 in there for a high strike.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Popped him up. Alfaro has a play, and that's the 3rd out. Miami down in order. Score. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Odubel Herrera struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. Brinson is right there, 1 down.
The right fielder, number 5.
At the plate, Nick Williams. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. And a good first pitch as he gets him to bounce 1 on the ground out towards second. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Saison Hernandez.
Standing in, Cesar Hernandez. First pitch on its way. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. And he needed extra innings to get it, but there's his first hit of the game, and that'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking.
And Giro, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball, right? You go extra innings, that lineup turns over, and was able to get him 1 extra AB.
Yeah, and he'd be lying right now if he said he wasn't thinking about it. The boys hooked him up right there. Pitching staff extended the game a little bit. 1 more plate appearance, and he extends the hit streak.
The 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Pitcher executed his pitch. Good sinker down and in. Got the hitter to beat it into the ground. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it as a pitcher.
Justin Bohr will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 43, Justin Bohr.
In his career, Bohr is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. Bohr is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Hey now. Justin Bohr will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 43.
And that pitch catches the inside corner. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. The 0-2 home. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Here's another 0-2. And this is lined softly to the left side, but foul. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Pereira's there. He's got it 1 away. Programming note to pass along here. Due to the length of our ball game tonight, the Jody Kelsey show will not be seen this evening, so that we can bring you the conclusion of this ball game. Doggone. Ready now for the Marlins, JT Realmuto. He singled his last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Ready now, Garrett Cooper.
The batter, first baseman,
There's a strike.
Garrett Cooper.
Fastball called for strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High and deep down the left field line. Hoskins is after it, and that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball, and he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a score, 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Kyle Barraclough will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and the best case scenario for him is to take us to the 13th.
Now
First pitch of the at bat.
Number
Popped him up.
73.
Castro moving to his left. 1 down.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Now to the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First delivery to him on the way. Line softly toward the hole, and this is taken for the out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
At the plate, J.P. Crawford. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Good. 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
0-2, here it comes. Line towards center field. Brinson is there to make the catch, and that means we've got... Coming to the plate now, number 3, as he's set to go to lead off the top half.
Number 3.
0-1, here's the pitch. Fouled away. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
The 0-2 once more. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
The 0-1 pitch. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Miguel Rojas. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Right there for strike 1.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Miami down in. Aaron Altair will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 23. Aaron Altair.
Slow roller back to the mound. And that's the first out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Odubel Herrera. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is swung on and missed on a ball that hits him in the process. 0-1. Here it comes. Swinging a soft liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Up next will be Nick Williams. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. In there, a base hit. Throwing to second, and he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in the way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. And he'll get there at third, and now the winning run's only 90 feet away with just one out.
Well, this looked like it could have been a quick inning, get the first out, and then boom, 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 3 singles. All of a sudden, they're loaded with 1 out.
Yeah, this is execution at its best right here. 1 out. He's still got double.
That ball's down, and in comes the winning run. And the winning run will score as they walk off with a 3-2 victory.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
And the Phillies offensively here tonight were led by the exploits of this man, Carlos Santana. Put that on a bubblegum card. He's our top player of the game.
You could probably make an argument for a couple of other guys, too, but it seemed like he had the most to do with his guys getting the win here.
3-2 the finish in tonight's